Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, a lot of people have been asking me what is going on in Hawaii, where there was a ballistic missile threat sent to everybody's cell phones and a warning had gone out to the state there and put people in a panic for 38 minutes. They were hiding in manholes, kissing and calling their loved ones. Look, this is a real thing. It's not a joke. And they set out this warning, and now it's been paraded all over the internet and all over the mainstream media that this particular thing was an accident. Somebody pushed a button and oops, this is what happened. Well, I'm here to tell you there's a little more to the story than what is being said. And I'm going to prove it with a few simple facts that I'm sure you guys have thought about. Now, as a recap, here is the message. I'll throw it up on the screen that went viral to Hawaii people. And it's emergency alert, ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Well, here's the thing. Again, 38 minutes later, they told everybody, oops, it was an accident. Somebody accidentally pushed a button. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, people are going into a straight up panic. But I'm here to say that the nuclear false missile alert isn't an accident. Now, that's purely my opinion and speculation. Why am I saying it's not a false alarm? Because number one, there are 5 fail-safes that these people have to go through in order to push a button. So the mainstream media will have you believe they just pushed a button. Oh, it's an accident. Oops. No. No. There's 5. So it goes through a system. Let's do the first one. Check. You get approvals before this stuff is set. So there's a process of approvals. There's a process of having to go through a set of steps in order to send a message like that. That's a fact that cannot be ignored, and it's a fact that the mainstream media refuses to talk about and refuses to bring up. But based off that fact alone, and these are easily searchable, but there's fail-safes with everything. But based off that fact alone, we cannot say that this was a straight-up accident. Now, here's the other part of that. Now that we know that, and I know a lot of you have already had that on your mind, let's get into the second part of it. Why? Why send a false message that was obviously false because there was no missile inbound for the country? Why do it? Here's one reason. I have a few. And these are purely opinion, speculation again, but predictive programming for the American people in order to get us ready psychologically for nuclear war. I think this is one thing. We have to think about why put so many people in a panic, a straight up panic. This is horrible. This is very bad to do. People are hiding in sewers and bathtubs and all over the place, preparing themselves for death, if you will. But that is what happened there. So one, it's this predictive programming to get us ready. 2, I think it's to study humans, because that's what they often do. How would we respond in the event of a nuclear attack? Well, let's find out. So next time it actually does happen, here's what we can prepare for as a country. So that's the second reason I think that it's very possibly that they did this. The third reason, I think they want to blame Donald Trump. Now, here's something else you need to remember. The accidental mistake came at the state level, not the federal level. Donald Trump's federal level. Then we have a state level. But now, just because he is good old-fashioned president of the United States of America, they're attempting to make him look bad. This is why it's plastered all over mainstream media. And fourth, and probably one of the most important points, is it's a freaking distraction. Every single time something like this happens, there is distraction. What's it a distraction from? Well, very likely uranium-1 deal. We know that some indictments are happening and happened on Saturday for the uranium-1 scandal, where people in Hillary's campaign, Hillary's club, Hillary's organization are now getting indictments. That's huge. But not one blip, not one word from the mainstream media. Not only that, but something else came out in the FBI report. We're all really fresh in our brains what happened with Las Vegas and the Las Vegas shooting, the Las Vegas massacre there. Well, now in the FBI file, according to the reports, they are pondering a possible second shooter. Something that here on my channel I've expanded on many times. Well, that's in the FBI report for the Vegas massacre. So those are 2 major distractions in which that people are getting their eyes off of that and focusing on what happened in Hawaii. So I've been doing my job long enough to know that when something like that happens, there's often something going on the other side that we're not aware of. There's also multiple reasons in which they do things like this. Again, predictive programming, studying the population, a distraction from Uranium One, a distraction from what's going on and Las Vegas massacre. And then of course they can blame it on Donald Trump because that is what they always do. But anyhow, I wanted to bring you the latest on all of that because let's just be frank and honest. We know that it wasn't some accidental push of one button that sent this thing and made it viral. No, there's fail-safes for this system. And that we are well aware of. Anyhow, I wanted to bring you the latest on all of that. Please don't forget to check out my partner at virtualshield.com/go/Lisa Haven. There's 20% off at that link. Just click the link below and make sure you're scrambling your IP address. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Recently there's been a swipe of all kinds of stuff. So make sure you are subscribed. And I've also got a Twitter page you can follow and a Facebook, which I don't like Facebook, but hey, Facebook page and Instagram account as well. And all those links can be found in the description box below. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. And I'd love to hear your comments on what you think is the distraction and what you think really happened in that entire situation that put people into a horrible state of panic. Well, I'm Lisa Haven signing out.